What's up? It's Andrea Love heading on down to the Royal Oak Music Theater for the Modern Vintage Tour with Sixx AM. It's their first ever headlining tour. They've got Apocalyptica with them. I'm pumped about it. And I was watching an interview online with James Michael, and he said that this is going to be, going to be an amazing night of music and a very unusual night of music. So I'm looking forward to it. I will be sure to let you know how the show was. Standing outside the Royal Oak Music Theater tonight was such a blast. Sixx AM killed it. I mean, there was an amazing show. A couple songs that I wish I'd have heard that I did not. But oh well, it doesn't matter. They still, vocally, James Michael, spotless. Amazing. I'll give you a better review when I get my better camera. I didn't know I was going to be this close. Like, right out front. I didn't know that, but I'll give you a better review later. Not only a quick review, but I've got a cool story about the show too. Okay, so a little backstory. Modern Vintage is one of my favorite albums of 2014. It's the third studio album from Sixx AM, but it's their first ever headlining tour, so I've never seen them live. And the release of Modern Vintage kind of turned me into a huge fan, so this was the show that I've been looking forward to the most for months. Now, I've seen a ton of bands, and usually I just stand in the middle of the room and just enjoy my music and sip my beer, but every once in a while a band puts me into super fangirl mode and I venture up front with the sweaties. This was that band, and a big thanks to my friend Bill for coming with me, and apologies because I'm sure I ruined his phone footage with my horrible singing. Okay, so the show was filled with this explosive energy from the beginning to end, and they did most of my favorite songs from Modern Vintage. Most importantly, a song called Relief, which makes me feel just absolutely amazing. The sound was equal to, even greater than the recorded material that they have, and they mixed it up too. They played songs from the Heroin Diaries, and This Is Gonna Hurt, so something for everyone. Even for the slower songs, sitting at the piano, there was still this delightful energy that just made me feel like they're truly in love with this tour and that they wanted to give us our money's worth, which, by the way, tickets for this show were very reasonably priced. So on to the rest of the band. There's their new touring drummer, Dustin Steinke, from a Canadian band called Bleecker Ridge. Seemed to fit right in. He sounded superb. The gorgeous girls on tour with them, Amber and Melissa, were also a phenomenal addition to the band, not only with vocals, but with percussion and keyboards, and they all just seemed to fit together like a little family. I wouldn't want to spoil anyone's experience with too many details, but let's just say I'd go see this show again tomorrow if I had the chance. So back to me in fangirl mode. I'd been up front all night, and I really wanted a guitar pick because I kind of collect them. Through all the throwing of the picks, I didn't manage to get one, and I even ended up between this 16-year-old boy and this older lady fighting over one, and I'm like, okay, I'm out. Definitely not that serious. Had a great time, whatever, yada yada. Fast forward to yesterday. I'm digging around in my purse, and I just so happened to find this. A DJ Ashba Modern Vintage pick in my purse. Have no clue how it got there. Maybe it just fell in there while they were throwing them. I don't really care how it got there. I will soon have a brand new necklace. F***ing awesome. Thanks Sixx AM for putting on an amazing and unique night of music.